Hey, and welcome back to Beer Babies, the podcast journey where we try to find the best beer that money can buy. I'm your host, and my name's Will. And joining me today on the podcast is my regular co-host. We got Billy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
And we got Declan.
Hey Will, how are you?
I'm really good, thanks. And people might be surprised to see that we've got a fourth guest today. So we are very excited to welcome to the podcast Jacob Corky Corcoran. It's great to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be on this. I've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this time.
It's a big list of people we've got to get through. So yeah, a lot of people want to be here.
To be fair, he should have been top of the ladder.
Well, he is. He is.
Well, we're glad we could finally line it up and get it working.
Busy schedule, mate. Busy.
I brought a beer that I thought would be super fun today. And the reason I thought it would be fun is because we've actually had this beer before on the podcast. So today I've got the Jean...
We're already running out of content.
Yeah, we've gone through all the beers and now we're going to review them again.
Yeah.
To make sure we didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Yeah, well, people would probably miss stuff because we're talking over each other. And so they won't be able to hear anything. But anyway, I digress.
Jesus Christ.
So this is the Jean-Claude Van Damme, which is a strawberry sour by Moondog. And we actually did this on the Meet You episode. So we did this on the one where we were introducing Declan for the start of season 2. And I thought it would be fun to sort of revisit this because we didn't give it a proper review. And I thought this one is really fun, so I was keen to give it a crack. So I thought, Jack, why don't you pour this out? Because I've got some interesting facts over here.
We've got one can between four of us.
The math doesn't work out.
No, it doesn't.
Just sip each, or
Yeah, just sip. Well, COVID. We've got to have our glasses. Are you a big fan of beer, Corky?
I am. I actually do like my beer. Yeah, so I'm probably like 50-50 kind of thing. You know, I like most beers, but you know, there's some that I don't like either too. So
Well, that's good. You're probably in my category. Likes a lot of beer.
yes, yeah, definitely up there. Yeah. But I've been drinking. What have I? My go-to is Corona though. You know, so.
Do you have to have it with a bit of lime in there?
No, I can drink it without lime.
But you have to neck it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Vin Diesel stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how you hold it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. It just slips out of my hand any other way I hold it. So Will, did you have something to say?
Yeah, well, I actually did. I forgot to print out my notes. So I've got them just over here. Just give me a sec.
It does look pretty funky, the can.
It is very funky. So if you want to, you just chuck the can up so the people at home can see what we're messing around with. So I thought I'd start by... sours have a very unique sort of flavour profile. So I thought I'd start by describing what it is that actually gives it that pungent taste. And so the thing that gives sours their taste is bacteria. So there's a couple bacteria and a few yeasts that sort of go together to make a sour. Now, the yeast is super hard to pronounce, and it's called the Brettanomyces.
That sounds about right.
So that's the sort of yeast that they use, and then they use two types of bacteria. And so the first one is called Lactobacillus, which is what gives it sort of it creates the lactic acid and gives it that sort of acidic taste. The other one is called, now again, it's called Predicoccus.
No, I've heard of that.
Maybe
Yeah, that's how you
you should
say
do
it.
the thing where you like clap it out.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Do it in syllables, Will.
So this that's the Predicoccus is used in a lot of Belgian beers.
You're doing great.
And you know what else is exciting that has come from Belgium?
What?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh,
Was
wow,
that,
what
was
a
that one that
segue.
made it a sour or?
Yeah, so this sour is based off the great man himself, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and they say that this has got like a strawberry, a strong strawberry flavour. Are you guys picking that up?
No, just not at all. It tastes like a beer.
It's weird though. Like as soon as you said strawberry, I'm like, yeah, definitely strawberry. I took another sip. I'm like, tried to look for it. No, I couldn't. I think the can's just some kind of placebo.
I think sort of you. I don't know how the taste buds work, but definitely the sides of the tongue are picking up like a real sort of sweetness. So maybe if you have another sip and sort of really feel it around in your mouth.
I can
Swish it
taste it
around.
now. Now that you've pointed it out.
Yeah.
Tip of the tongues for sweet wheel. Everyone knows that.
Even if you actually like smell it, you can kind of. It almost smells like strawberries, in a way.
Did swirling it in your mouth and running it through your teeth help?
No.
Still didn't get it.
Actually, kind of.
You get do you know when you have like a bit of like a strawberry that's like not quite ripe and it's quite sour? It's kind of got that, but that's
What do you do with wine when you like sort of like when you drink it? Is that
I don't know, Dick. You'd have to ask someone on a wine podcast.
Should we sip it and then spit it out?
Yeah, well, you guys can. While you guys are sipping and spitting, I thought I'd give you guys some interesting facts about the man mountain himself, Jean-Claude Van Damme. And so just stop me if you guys already knew these facts, but did you know that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually a classically trained ballet dancer?
He's very flexible, so that makes sense.
Maybe that's where he learned how to do the splits.
My favourite thing is that ad he does where he like does the splits between two trucks. And it's real, sure.
and now Will's
Yeah.
going to cut to us all trying to do the splits.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
We got to remember to do that now later. So we should do that.
All right.
That's it.
There's a lot of commitment.
Maybe I'll just cut to the hospital beds that we're all in instead.
Ice pack on the groins.
Yeah. So another fun fact is that he actually worked as a bodyguard for Chuck Norris. And now I'm sure you guys are asking, why would Chuck Norris need a bodyguard? But it was probably to keep everybody else safe, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just to make Chuck Norris look even bigger, more impressive. But that's my bodyguard, and this is me.
Speaking of impressive, the Jean-Claude Van Damme was the original Predator in the movie Predator.
I knew this one.
I did not know that.
Because originally in the Predator movie, it was supposed to be a big sort of cockroach-like creature with him in the suit. But I think he...
There wasn't enough kickboxing in the movie.
Yeah, he threw a tantrum. And so then they got someone else in the suit, and the rest is history.
So he never did it in the end.
He never did it in the end. No.
Yeah.
And we're so much better off.
Well, I mean, I think it worked out for him pretty well, anyways.
Yeah, I suppose, but we could refer to him as the guy who played Predator, who we all know and love.
And now he's just in the Inspectables or whatever.
He probably thinks about that every night.
I reckon.
Could have been Predator.
Like, what else? Well, name another movie that he's been in that you can think of.
He's in Universal Soldier, and there's 3 of those. 4?
Well, what's that
I don't
about?
know, there's a bunch.
He's a dude who's like an old army guy, but he gets killed, and then he gets brought back to life. So he's like a super soldier.
Sign me up.
Sort of like Bloodshot.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
I love how this is like going like towards our old podcast where we review movies and stuff.
Yeah,
So.
that's a good one.
Did you remember we were drinking beer?
No. And my last fun fact is how many statues to Jean-Claude Van Damme do you reckon there are in Belgium?
4.
That's a good guess, Dick.
Uh,
Any raises on 4?
I'll raise you 1. I think 5.
Mm-hmm. Corky?
I'm gonna go with 5.
Okay. So
We'll split the pot.
there's actually only 2. So you guys are
I was the
both-
closest.
No, you bust.
No,
this is blackjack. We
No,
bust.
we're
You
in
bust.
closest by default.
So yeah, apparently there's 2 statues to the great man
Do you know what they are?
in Belgium.
I thought we were
and-
going to
Yeah,
go
you go
see
to
them.
as soon as you go into Belgium, you see him straight away.
Is it like at the airport and he's like,
I would hope so. I hope he greets you. But I know there was the last time we talked about Belgium on this podcast, there was quite some controversy as to
Don't bring it up.
as to
I'm calling you out.
as to where it was. So I checked on the map before this.
Funny because it's next to Czech.
It's not. So
No, that's
Belgium.
Germany.
Belgium is sort of fuck. Billy, our European correspondent. So anyway, so Belgium.
Look, when
is
you're
sort of,
drunk on a bus going through all these countries, you get a little bit confused. Okay,
so
does it have a coastline?
So for all our listeners that I'm sure don't know where Belgium is, it's sort of just above France, just beside Germany, and like Luxembourg is sort of squished sort of in between it as well. So it's sort of like nestled, and it does have quite a significant coastline. Which,
It's yeah, not really.
And it's not in Scandinavia, right?
Not
No,
quite.
no.
You need to go much further up.
higher.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
yeah.
Scandinavia has a coastline. Bloody oath.
Not all of it. Anyway, before we upset any more nationalities,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good for us. Normally we
that's good.
completely Normally
So-
we get a big hate.
yeah. So speaking of big hate, I would love to hear what you guys think of Moondogs, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Corky, you're our guest, so why don't you give us a bit of your opinion on it, and we'll also get a rating from you. So here, I know you're a big listener at home, but this might be somebody's first episode. So here on Beer Babies, we do the 6-pack test. So if you had a 6-pack of the Jean-Claude Van Damme strawberry sour ale, how many of those would you drink?
I actually really like it, to be honest. It's very subtle, so it doesn't taste very bitter for a beer. So I'd probably have 5, I reckon. Yeah.
That'd be expensive 6-pack.
What about you, Deck?
I can't remember if I liked this last time or not, but I think I like it this time more maybe than I did last time. I don't remember.
You're growing.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
you're with better company.
Yeah,
'cause
well,
Corky's
maybe,
here.
exactly. We're sharing a memory right now.
Exactly.
But I
That's
reckon,
what drinking beer is all about.
yeah, exactly, making memories.
And then forgetting them because you're drinking beer.
Exactly. I'm gonna give it 2.
2 out of 6. Bill, what about
Pretty
you?
good. I'm going to give it 6. I can easily drink this 6. The only thing that might hold me back is all the acidity, and my stomach might go a little
I thought
upset.
I thought before you were saying you didn't like it.
I don't like it because it's not a beer. It doesn't
It is
taste
a
like
beer.
a beer. It's a
It's-
sour.
Sours are the original beers, apparently. So back in the olden days, all beers used to be sours.
Maybe that's just they weren't refrigerated or something. I don't know.
I think it's to do with because back in the day they didn't have the same sort of sterilization process.
Because so the bacteria gets in.
Yeah,
That's
so
what you're saying.
yeah, exactly. So that's what helps.
I'm learning so much today.
I know.
No.
I need to talk to you guys about this off mic, but I think I'm going to sign us up for a beer course.
All right.
Anyway,
We don't need it.
that's off mic talk. I actually really like this too. I think because we've done a few sours in my head, I was expecting this to be a lot sweeter. I must be thinking of a different one, but this is nice. Corky hit the nail on the head with the subtle. It's quite a subtle one. I think I'd give this one a 4.5. I think it's quite nice. So that just about does it. Thanks for watching this episode of Beer Babies. And if you liked it, we've got another episode right here somewhere. So just keep watching or keep listening. See you next time.
See you later.
See you guys.
Bye.